Good morning on Monday the 4th of December with a new Bitcoin update. Not sure if I'm gonna make that in 3 minutes, a lot to show you. But let's see first. We reached my target I showed you guys in August. A bit down and then up. And yes, I did have here an alternative scenario for 20k. But as soon as we started ripping here, I removed that very quickly from my chart. And since then, I've been showing you 42,000. And we reached that. And now it's important or interesting to see what would be next. The good thing here is that I do see a lot of spot demand. The white line, spot versus perps. Perps is blue. And you can see here also in the past days that there was still a very strong spot demand. We do have a bit of selling right now, which is not that big of a problem. It's also what I updated in the group this morning, because we do have a bit of a CME gap. This one is not valid anymore, but we do have a bit of a CME gap from last night. Back to 39,000 more or less. The CME futures are trading on a premium. So we could see a possible pullback here or in the coming days. Doesn't have to be, but usually these gaps are being filled. It happens most of the times, and that could be a nice scenario to do that. Maybe from here in the coming hours, and yeah, that could give you new possible entries for the coming days or weeks, because I do not expect very big moves to the downside from here. I'm expecting more upside. This one is also interesting. I showed you this also in August, where I said we are at the bottom. This was the bottom, and next move up should be at least 40%. We are already at 66%. And there is no sign here. Well, here was a bit of a warning for a reversal, which were only some smaller corrections. But you can see there is still in the bottom indicator much more room to the upside. So I'm only looking at some possible smaller pullbacks. And last week I showed you this chart based on Elliott wave, where I said there's a lot of nesting, and that would mean that we could do this path to my target at 42,000. We reached that already, but more or less in one go, and I changed my Elliott wave labeling because of that. But first I need to show you where we are. It's about this move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're now in leg number 5 of that cycle. So keep an eye on this. If I go to the 4 hour, you can see it here. So 5th leg is what we have to do. And there you can see that we are now in this 1, 2, 3. This could end here or a bit higher. A bit of a correction. But my idea is that we will easily go to 45, 46,000, because all these cycles have to be completed yet. And as what I said, we are only now here, 1, 2, 3. And this 5 could, so this 5 could end way higher. This 5 could end way higher. And this one could extend even more, because they are all, this is a leg number 3. This is a leg number 3. And this is a leg number 3, and they are usually the longest and strongest, and they could easily go way higher than what I'm projecting here, and it's actually also what I expect to happen. But let's take it a bit more conservative, and 45, 46 would be my next target in this cycle.